let me down again, God. I need you here. I'm trying my best to conquer my goals and achievements, and you can't do me a simple favor of getting me a hit when I need it. Let my team, my coaches, and most importantly, let me down again. What was that? Who are you?
I am the Son of God, Arnold. I've come to talk to you for a minute. I can tell you're a bit shy, but the reason I came down to visit you was to explain the correct term of prayer. The term prayer is defined as a request for help or an expression of thanks related to God. You consist of prayer in the sense of asking the Lord for help, but there is much more to prayer than that. Prayer comes from the heart, and asking God for the things you need is more important than asking God for the things you want.
See, I asked God for the things I need because I needed to get the hit to win that game and gain the respect from my peers and coaches. If God granted my wishes to see in that game, we would have defended our title against our rival. The same situation with school. I pray to God when I need a high percentage on a test or when I need to increase my grade point average.
I don't believe you're understanding the lesson I'm attempting to make, so I'll explain to you why I pray to God. The main reason why I pray is for my people, meaning my disciples, the 11 apostles, and the people who have faith in my teaching. My disciples would not only pray for food, they would pray for my bread, the night before, because the upcoming day was the day of the Messiah. I prayed for the night before the day I was crucified, and before my death. I have sacrificed my survival for your birth, and rather than praying for myself and my own greediness, I prayed for strength and health. Even though on occasion I was weak and fragile, I prayed for your strength and your health, not mine. Power is the main element of God, and I prayed to the cross because that is my glory.
See, I'm beginning to understand your reasons about prayer. But if you could pull off all these miracles and have such great powers, then why can't you grant all of our wishes? And why do we pray?
The question is relevant to the topic of miracles because if there weren't any miracles, prayers would never occur. The birth of the Messiah represented a struggle between men and the form of evil. Miracles in the historical perspective focus on my healings and my exorcisms. Peoples from all over the world pray every day because of an illness or an exorcism, which is a need, and the healing still cannot be done. All the stories in the Bible were miracles. So if you believe that the Bible is true, you believe that miracles are also true.
So what exactly is a miracle?
Well, you see, miracles form an observable, physical, spiritual, and hidden form of dualism. Some scholars and gospel writers fight against my words and my point of view, saying that there isn't two worlds of dualism. There is just one, which is God's creation. There is no condemnation of prayer in a synagogue. Luke and Matthew are two gospels that also used prayer in their life, but Luke's perspective was much shorter. The clauses of prayer all relate back to the kingdom. The kingdom also relates to Matthew's gospel, as Luke's mostly includes prayer involving sin. God cannot grant all of your wishes because if you want a dream to come true, you must conquer it on your own. You cannot pray to God for luck. You pray for your needs and forgiveness of sins. Many athletes, including yourself, pray before the situation approaches. Do you really believe that praying before an at-bat is going to give you a hit? You must earn your objective instead of desiring it on the sideline. You need to believe in yourself and not depend on God to give you your hit. You should be praying every day, alone, in your room, surrounded by nobody else besides yourself. When you pray, you should be in secret, meaning nobody is aware of your prayers if you want God to grant your wish. If you forgive others for their offenses or sins, God will forgive you as well.
I speak with you, sir, because I learned how to appreciate what I have in my life. And now I know the true meaning of prayer.